What if I shared a two-peptide combination that research indicates might speed up tissue repair more effectively than using each peptide separately? This is a stack so favored in the biohacking community that it's become the most sought-after protocol. Unfortunately, many people aren't implementing it correctly. This healing stack consists of BPC157 and TB500, which I will explain in detail. Today, we'll explore the research surrounding each peptide, their synergistic effects, the approaches experienced biohackers recommend, and common mistakes that could hinder your progress. If you're new here, this channel focuses on peptide research and biohacking science. This is to empower you to make informed decisions on your optimization journey. Don't forget to subscribe for daily in-depth content. Let's start by defining each peptide. What is BPC157? BPC157 refers to Body Protection Compound 157. It is a synthetic peptide derived from a protective protein found in human gastric juice. In fact, your body naturally produces this compound. Researchers are particularly intrigued by BPC157's mechanism of action. Studies suggest that it boosts growth hormone receptors, promotes angiogenesis, and modulates nitric oxide pathways. In straightforward terms, it appears to assist your body in rebuilding damaged areas while speeding up the repair process. Published research has investigated BPC157 for tendon healing, ligament repair, muscle damage, gut health, and neuroprotection. A 2022 study in the Journal of Physiology found that BPC157 significantly aided tendon-to-bone healing in animal models. Other studies indicate anti-inflammatory effects and possible benefits for gut permeability issues. This is why some biohackers label it as a systemic repair peptide. A crucial note: most research is preclinical, relying on animal studies. Human clinical trials are scarce. However, anecdotal experiences from the biohacking community consistently align with the animal study findings. Now, what about TB500? TB500 is a synthetic version of Thymosin Beta 4, a naturally occurring peptide found in nearly every human cell. Your body produces Thymosin Beta 4, which is vital for cell movement, blood vessel formation, and reducing inflammation. While BPC157 mainly targets the area around injuries, TB500 appears to work more systemically. Research shows it encourages cellular migration to injured areas, boosts actin for tissue repair, and decreases inflammation via multiple pathways. Extensive studies on TB500 have focused on wound healing, cardiac tissue recovery, and neurological regeneration. Research in the Annals of the New York Academy of Sciences highlighted Thymosin Beta 4's role in stem cell movement and tissue regeneration. Think of it this way: if BPC157 is the construction crew fixing a specific site, TB500 acts as the project manager orchestrating the entire healing response throughout your body. Why combine these two? This is where things get intriguing. BPC157 and TB500 operate through different yet complementary mechanisms. BPC157 mainly enhances angiogenesis and growth factor receptor activity at injury sites, while TB500 stimulates cell migration and reduces overall inflammation. Their combination produces what researchers term a synergistic effect. The angiogenesis from BPC157 provides the framework, while TB500 supplies the necessary repair resources through cell migration and anti-inflammatory action. Many users report quicker and more comprehensive recoveries when using both peptides rather than just one. This is not mere speculation. The complementary actions are supported at the molecular level, and consistent anecdotal reports from numerous users confirm what preclinical data indicates. Next, let's discuss the common protocols people use. Please remember, this is strictly educational material. Always consult a healthcare professional before starting any protocol. For BPC157, commonly mentioned dosages range from 250 to 500 micrograms per day through subcutaneous injections. Many users prefer to inject it close to the injury site. Typical cycles last between 4 and 8 weeks. As for TB500, A frequently suggested protocol includes an initial loading phase of 2 to 2.5 milligrams twice a week for the first 4 to 6 weeks, followed by a maintenance phase of 2 to 2.5 milligrams weekly or bi-weekly. When combining both peptides, many experienced users take BPC157 daily at doses of 250 to 500 micrograms, alongside TB500 at loading doses twice weekly. The entire stack is generally used for 8 to 12 weeks depending on the issue's severity. Some users prefer injecting BPC157 directly near the injury while administering TB500 subcutaneously in the abdomen, as TB500 has a more systemic effect. I've outlined specific protocol templates for this stack, as well as 6 other common stacks, in the free Biohack Agent Protocol Guide. This guide explores 38 peptides with dosing references, cycling frameworks, and blood work recommendations. You can download it for free at biohackagent.com. The link is in the description. Now let's look at common mistakes with this stack. Mistake 1. Using insufficient dosages. This is the most prevalent error. Dosing BPC157 at 100 micrograms leads many experienced users to report minimal results. Most anecdotal evidence suggests 250 micrograms is the minimum effective dose, with many opting for 500 micrograms. Mistake 2. Not using TB500 long enough. TB500 typically requires a longer period to reach full effectiveness compared to BPC157. Many users abandon it after 3 weeks due to lack of noticeable results. The loading phase generally requires a complete 4 to 6 weeks before moving on to maintenance. Mistake 3. Injecting TB500 locally instead of systemically. Unlike BPC157, which is best injected near the injury, TB500 functions better when injected into the abdomen or another subcutaneous site, allowing for widespread distribution and coordination of the healing response. Mistake 4. Overlooking fundamental principles. No peptide stack can compensate for poor sleep, chronic stress, poor nutrition, or dehydration. Biohackers who document the best results with this stack focus on optimizing their sleep, consuming adequate protein, managing inflammation through diet, and staying hydrated. Peptides serve as accelerators, not as substitutes for essential health practices. Mistake 5. Failing to track outcomes. If you're utilizing a stack like this, it's vital to monitor your progress daily. This includes subjective measures such as pain levels, movement range, energy levels, and sleep quality. Ideally, you should also conduct blood work before and after to check inflammatory markers like hsCRP and ensure liver enzyme values remain normal. I designed a free tracking sheet specifically for this, available alongside the protocol guide at biohackagent.com. A common question is whether oral BPC157 can replace the injection form. Research indicates oral BPC157 may be particularly beneficial for gut-related issues like leaky gut, IBS symptoms, and gut lining repair. However, for musculoskeletal injuries like tendon, ligament, and joint issues, the injectable version administered near the injury site appears significantly more effective, based on current research and user experiences. Some individuals opt to use both forms. Injectable BPC157 for targeted repairs while taking an oral version for general gut health benefits. It doesn't have to be an exclusive choice. Are these peptides safe? Research suggests both BPC157 and TB500 generally have favorable safety profiles. BPC157 comes from a protein your body already generates in gastric juice. Thymosin Beta 4, the precursor to TB500, is found in every nucleated cell in your body. However, there are key considerations. Those with active cancer or a history of it should be extremely careful, since peptides that stimulate angiogenesis and cell growth could potentially speed up tumor growth. Although this hasn't been proven in research, the theoretical risk exists. This highlights the importance of working with a healthcare professional knowledgeable about peptides. Common reported side effects include irritation at the injection site, mild headaches during initial days, and occasional fatigue as the body engages in repair processes. In summary, BPC157 and TB500 are among the most researched and widely utilized peptide stacks within the biohacking community. Their complementary mechanisms, consistent anecdotal feedback, and increasing preclinical research make this stack deserving of your attention. If you'd like a full overview of protocols, dosing references, and blood work recommendations for this and many other peptide stacks, download the free Biohack Agent Protocol Guide at biohackagent.com. The link is in the description. If this video has deepened your understanding of the BPC157 and TB500 stack, please subscribe. We provide insightful deep dives daily. Also, feel free to comment below. Have you tried this stack? What were your results? I personally read every comment. See you in the next video.